is Sheila Viola Chitegwe. I want to present examining leadership in organization context. Introduction. Bill Gates is a philanthropist and an entrepreneur who co-founded Microsoft with Paul Allen in 1975. Gates helped create the largest software corporation in the world and became a billionaire by using technological innovation, astute business acumen, and aggressive business practices. In 2000, Gates co-founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is now known as the Gates Foundation, and stepped down as CEO of Microsoft. Transformational is the best way to describe Bill Gates' leadership style. He is known for encouraging creativity, bringing about major changes in the digital sector, and motivating his staff with a compelling vision. In order to accomplish good outcomes, Gates' strategy involves establishing his expectations and pushing his staff to reach new heights. Transformational leadership was demonstrated by his capacity to foresee emerging technology trends and steer his company in the direction of these objectives. In addition to inspiring his staff with his vision, Gates actively collaborated with them to promote an innovative and ever-improving culture at Microsoft. This presentation discusses organizational power, the organizational structure at Microsoft, its culture, and organizational change. The presentation then goes on to measure the organization effectiveness. Finally, the presentation winds up with my reflection on the experience I have had in this module. Organizational power. According to French and Raven, Bill Gates is a prime example of a number of power sources, most notably referent and expert power. His extensive knowledge and technical proficiency in software development, which made him a respected authority in the technology sector, are the source of his expert strength. He led Microsoft to dominate the software market thanks to his effectiveness and ability to predict technological trends. Consequently, his charisma and the respect to receive are the sources of referring power, both throughout his tenure at Microsoft and his charitable activities. Gates' transformative leadership style, which prioritizes innovation, vision, and flexibility, has motivated many to follow in his footsteps. He has been able to successfully foster trust, inspire teams, and inspire creativity thanks to these sources of power. Furthermore, Gates exhibits reward power, especially in his charitable endeavors with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He has inspired positive change and won international acclaim by dedicating funds to global health and education projects. His ability to bring these power bases together has helped him lead effectively by encouraging a culture of creativity, teamwork, and social responsibility. His legacy in the tech industry was cemented by this multidimensional strategy, which also established him as a global leader in tackling urgent societal issues. Organizational structure. With an emphasis on product type divisions, global corporate departments, and geographical segments, Microsoft organization structure is essentially divisional. By allowing organizations to match its activities with strategic objectives, this structure promotes creativity and adaptability to changing market conditions. By allowing specialized teams to concentrate on particular areas, the product type divisions, including intelligent cloud and more personal computing, improve efficiency and expertise. Product development is also accelerated and decision-making is simplified with engineering group leaders report directly to the CEO. This structure ensures Microsoft's long-term success in the cutthroat tech sector by supporting leadership by encouraging teamwork, flexibility, and a lesser-like concentration on innovation. Another culture is organizational. Microsoft's organizational culture was greatly influenced by Bill Gates' leadership, which promoted creativity, competition, and a results-oriented mentality. His focus on technical powers and the common goal of transforming personal computing fostered an environment where staff members were inspired to push the envelope and produce groundbreaking innovations. Gates' active involvement and strict standards helped foster a performance-driven environment that aided Microsoft in rising to prominence in the global computer sector. But occasionally, this great emphasis on outcomes created a culture that was extremely hierarchical and competitive. Building on the foundation Gates laid, the company has changed throughout time under succeeding leadership to embrace diversity, collaboration, and a culture that encourages learning while adjusting to contemporary organizational demands. Organizational change. Lewin's change model, which has three stages, namely unfreeze, change, and refreeze, could help Bill Gates efficiently manage change at Microsoft. Gates would determine the necessity for change during the unfreeze phase, such as adjusting to new technological trends or changing organizational culture, and convey this need to staff members in order to raise awareness and prepare them. In order to ensure alignment with the company's goal, he may use his expert capacity to develop new strategic or procedures during the change stage and involve teams in corporate problem solving. In order to create a lasting effect, Gates could integrate the changes into Microsoft's organization procedures during the refreeze phase. This would reinforce the new standards by ongoing support and acknowledgement. Gates could overcome reluctance to change and successfully lead Microsoft through revolutionary changes by using this technique. Measuring organizational effectiveness. The balanced scorecard approach is a good way for Bill Gates to gauge the company's performance. This approach assesses an organization's performance from four angles, namely learning and growth, internal procedures, customers and finances, while the customer perspective measures satisfaction and loyalty, which are crucial in the highly competitive IT sector. The financial element guarantees profitability and cost control. While learning and growth evaluate organizational adaptation and personal development, internal processes concentrate on operational efficiency and innovation. The balanced scorecard has several advantages. It provides Microsoft with a comprehensive perspective on performance, guaranteeing that strategy and execution are in sync at every level. It supports Gary's imaginative leadership style by facilitating flexibility and data-driven decision-making. Gates could keep an eye on areas that needed work and promote sustainable growth by tying performance indicators to strategic objectives, which would guarantee Microsoft's continuous success. This approach also encourages responsibility and openness inside the company, bringing teams together around a common goal and enabling Gates to lead with effectiveness. Reflection. I am happy to include this assignment as I have been exposed to a lot of knowledge that will help me make better decisions in the workplace and lead to my overall better performance. What intrigued me the most were the types of leadership, especially transformation leadership, and how great leaders I look up to, like Bill Gates, used it to lead big corporations such as Microsoft. I plan to employ transformational leadership in my own approach to get better results. Another thing that took my interest is the measurement of leadership and how it can be used to assess the success of effectiveness of an approach. I think this is good as it can help a leader to see where improvements can be made for better future results. Thank you so much.